All right, y'all, we live. Welcome to the Worst Take Podcast, episode 44. Is that Jordan? No, it's 45, Jordan. That's 45, Jordan. We'll get there. We'll get there. What's 44 then? That's bro to play baseball. That's how you know I don't watch baseball.
Beats me because I don't watch that shit
Bro,
either.
I do not watch baseball.
Okay, I try, y'all. I try. I'm a terrible host. Welcome to the Worst Take Podcast, episode 44. Like somebody we don't know. I'm your host, Jay Riddle. To my right or left, we got Marcus Yells Anime. And to my other right or left, we got King Kaizen, the man, the myth, the legend, greatest Mawa yapper of all time. After me, because I'm now in the Mawa community, y'all. I know y'all happy to have me here. I'm happy to be here. About to be the loudest, the loudest Mawa yapper in the community. We had a crazy weekend anime-wise with the SoloLeveling shit. We had a couple trailers released. We're gonna get to that. TBATE, we definitely gonna talk about that. The spring anime lineup, we're gonna get into that. It's a lot to talk about. Anybody watching live on TikTok, we will be taking questions and topics from y'all probably in about 20-30 minutes here, so just stay tuned for that. If we miss anything you say, just hold on to that and say it again. We'll try to keep up with y'all. First and foremost, Marcus, Ken, how y'all feeling?
Man, we don't give a fuck about that. Let's just get straight into it.
All right, you're right. Look, I was trying to be hospitable. Fuck that. All right, SoloLeveling season 2 finale. How y'all feel about it?
If I'm gonna be honest, I think it was a great way to set up season 3. They did leave some stuff out, but like they only got 20 minutes, and I think what they did was really either force people to go read the manga since they're gonna have to wait like a year to find out what's really about to happen. But I do think they increased the anticipation for season 3. So I think it was a solid like 8.3 for like an episode.
8.3. Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty solid episode.
8.3. Yeah. That's what they be giving SakamotoDays. It was about a SakamotoDays.
No, they be getting SakamotoDays like 6.8 and like 7.
That's what they were giving Dragon Ball Diamond. He's saying it's about Dragon Ball Diamond.
That's what they give Tower of God. That's what they.
No. Tower Mid be getting like Tower Mid might not even register on the scale. Are we talking? Come on, now we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Tower got on the same level as the Snow White live action. That's what it's on.
That's insane. That's insane. Low key.
Okay, segue. Did y'all see that beat Dragon Ball Evolution for the worst rated like movie?
Yeah. You know how bad some gotta be to beat Dragon Ball Evolution? Like, dog, the dude who played Goku, I know he probably woke up like, why is this shit trending again? Like, that gotta be the bane of his existence.
Bro, the one line from that movie, "Are you Piccolo? Did you kill my grandfather?" When he was just talking to this random ass ugly alien, I'm like, dog, get this shit off my face.
Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That like, all right, now looking back on it, it was bad. But back then, when I was a kid and I watched that shit, bro, I thought that was like the most fire movie of all time.
When you're a kid, just because you're happy to see some real life Dragon Ball Z shit, I ain't gonna lie. And they had a little video game for it too, I think, low key.
They did. I ain't gonna lie. I had watched most of Dragon Ball Z by the time that shit came out. I was coping hard when that movie came out. I ain't gonna lie. I knew it was ass, but I'm just like, but it's Goku, and they had Chi-Chi in there too for like no reason at that point, and it was bad. It was just bad. Piccolo looked disgusting.
Kamehameha was ass. But hey, be honest. If somebody offered you the role as Goku, would y'all take it? Even if you knew that was going to be the worst movie ever, would you still take that role?
I mean, 100%. Yeah, it'd be a movie.
Okay,
yeah.
type shit. Okay. We all on the same page.
I'm not getting rid of the bag. But
no, facts.
Chat would agree too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, chat. We'll ask chat real quick. Let us know in the comments. If you got offered the role of Goku in Dragon Ball Evolution, would you take it? Even knowing how trash it's going to be in the future. And while y'all do that, back to SoloLeveling. So I personally enjoyed the finale. I don't know how we got to Dragon Ball Evolution. That's crazy. In the first 5 minutes of the pod, too. Hey, welcome to the Worst Take Pod. So I really enjoyed the finale. I had literally just read the manga like the night before of those chapters, so it did feel a little bit rushed. But if I can like put it in a vacuum, I enjoyed it. It was the pacing was a little bit faster than we're used to. I mean, SoloLeveling already is pretty fast. They did a lot of important topics. It wrapped up Jeju Island. It did, like you said, build up anticipation for season 3. It didn't really answer too many questions, but it showed us that there will be questions that are answered, like the fact that they showed the key at the end of the episode to the what is it called? It starts with a C. I know you know, Mark. So wherever the gate from the first episode with the statues. So we know eventually.
Yeah, back to like that double dungeon with the architect.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. Which they didn't explain it. They just put the name of it. So if you know the name, then you know it's the T.
You could. Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. So
spoilers.
Oh my God. Hey, fuck it. We not on Instagram. They don't give a fuck on TikTok. Instagram, they would be like, oh my God, you guys are the worst people in existence.
But I'll say personally, bro, the manhwa compared to, I'm really happy with the way Solo Leveling season 2 adapted things, because in my opinion, the manhwa compared to the Solo Leveling anime, bro, the manhwa's low-key ass. With the way they did Jeju Island, bro, I'm not gonna lie, from the Biru fight on, the anime did it 10 times better. Because I was reading through that manhwa and I'm like, damn, bro, like the Biru fight was one ass because it was just a straight up stomp. Like at least in the anime, he struggled a little bit. Like you were like, oh shit, he actually might kill Sung Jin Woo right here. And then this most recent episode, I feel like every scene that was like also in the manhwa as well. Like I know manhwa covered more stuff, but in terms of scene for scene, I think the anime did a 1-to-1 adaptation way better than the manhwa, easily. Like that whole scene with the what do you call it? What's his name? Young-gyu, the healer. That I actually felt that compared to the manhwa, like especially when Young-gyu like smiles at Bike first.
Yeah, his boyfriend.
Yeah, Bak. Yeah, his boyfriend.
Hey, them niggas was in love. I don't care what nobody say.
They really were.
Bro was shedding a tear. Go ahead, my bad. Do your thing.
Nah, you good. But him smiling. Hold up.
What happened?
Okay, there we go. Nah, but him smiling like at Bike first was it meant more to me, because like that shows you like, oh, he really remembered him from like his past life and stuff. Like that was really his brother. So
yeah,
or lover.
Or lover. Hey,
bro, that nigga, it was something, because Bak already had put his hand on Sung Jin Woo, and Sung Jin Woo let him know at the beginning of the season what time it was if you touch me. He said, fuck all that. He's like, that's my man, and we go together. You gonna release him from the shadow? Release him from the shadows. That shit was sad. I love that though. That was a good scene. That was a really good scene. It was perfectly well done.
Even the Biru scene too, with like
your rising Biru.
Yeah, bro. Like I liked like the crystallization. Like he was in the crystal.
They turned upside down too. And like,
yeah, bro.
No, that was tough.
And then he popped out that shit. He had his wings flapping and shit. Like
the claws too. Bro's the second greatest aura farmer of all time, right behind Sung Jin Woo.
And the greatest glazer too.
I ain't gonna lie, because that nigga from Dune, Biru, and there's another dude who glazes. What's the other dude? And Shannon Sharp. They all gonna have to be like in a free for all. Who's the best glazer? Because I ain't gonna lie, Biru finna start watching TV and shit, and he finna start learning languages. Finna start doing doing some wild shit for glazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That's where all the my lead shit be coming from.
Bro, it's even funnier. Like when you because I saw like in the light novel, like Biru organized that whole lineup at the end where all the shadows are like lining up for Sung Jin Woo to walk in between. I'm like, yo, this man Biru on dick.
Nah, that's crazy. I was wondering, because I was like, damn, I ain't never seen him do that before. That was Biru did I didn't see that in the manga. Happened in the light novel.
It was the light novel. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Biru stand 10 toes down for Sung Jin Woo. Like I ain't
That's the only thing that I will say is a little bit annoying about the anime. And I know the anime can't adapt every little thing, but there's so many good tidbits of like information in the manga that just kind of get missed in Solo Leveling, because it's a fast-paced show. You know what I mean? The manga isn't as fast-paced. It is pretty fast-paced, but it's not as fast-paced as the anime. But you miss little things like the jokes between him and Shadows. You know what I mean? Or like even the Shadows' relationships with some of his people, like with Jinho. Is that his name? Dude who he's starting to guild with.
Yeah.
Ken. Like the Shadows and Jinho, they be having some funny ass moments in the manga. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I understand. Again, it's not like I'm shitting on the anime, but those little moments are like SoloLeveling doesn't get enough credit. And if you saw those things, I feel like it would kind of fill out some of the things that we slander SoloLeveling for.
I think the English dub does like a really good job of bringing those comedic moments back. Because like I was rewatching season 1 because like my girl was trying to catch up on it. And I'm like, damn, bro, this is actually mad funny because Sung Jin-woo got so much of a more comedic tone and like those like little like chill moments.
You could tell that Alex really like read the shit.
Yeah.
So like, which is actually nice compared to some voice.
You want to know what's actually interesting? I don't know if he did the first season though, because the only reason I'm thinking is because I just posted the video of the animation of him practicing the wakey wakey scene or the rise scene, and when Caitlin told him what they were working on, she was like, all right, we're gonna do the rise scene, and he was like, okay, I know this one because they've been mentioning it in the comments. So I don't know if he might have read it after that, but I think season 1 he was kind of going with the flow. But no shade on him at all. He obviously puts in way more effort into voice acting than a lot of the other English dub actors we get, which is why English dubs kind of tend to suck,
Yeah.
But even the fact that he didn't read it and he did Sung Jin-woo so perfect in the first season is like,
testament to him.
He
cares about his roles.
I just can't wait for the point where Biru in season 3 pops up behind Jinwoo's like, do you want me to kill him, master?
Dog.
the disrespect master. Do you want me to handle that? Like that. I can't wait
bro popping up without being summoned is crazy. Like, hey, yo. He basically like the devil on the shoulder at that point. He's like, should we kill him?
Don't disrespect Liege.
Yeah. Not even my liege, just liege.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's like the funniest character in the entire series. Now he's a shadow, bro. Then he get him funnier in Ragnarok.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that. I can't wait. Wait, never mind. We ain't gonna do this. I have this thing where like I hate when Ken spoils something without me asking, but then the second he says something, I'd be like, wait, so this happened? What happened? So I'll be asking you for spoilers, but like when you do it on prompts, I'll be getting pissed off.
Nah, because he be dropping more than you need to know too.
That is true too. That is true. That is true.
I didn't even drop that much. I just said he's funnier in Ragnarok.
This time you cool. This time you cool.
No, I'm saying if they continued the conversation.
Yeah. That's why I had to chill. That's why I had to chill, because if I say the wrong thing, then everybody in here, all 50 people, are gonna be pissed the fuck off. But yeah.
Overall though, like rating wise, like what would you guys give it? I know Ken said 8.3. I give it honestly like a solid 9.2. I would say.
I'd say a solid 9. Solid 9, I'd say. Yeah, I can't be mad at that. 9.2. Ken said a 7.8, right?
No.
That's what you said, Ken?
No, I said like an 8.3.
You said this episode was a 7?
That's crazy.
Hey, look, we taking this spot to the next level.
Gaslighting is crazy.
No, I'm playing. Yeah, I think 9.2 ain't bad. Chat, let us know in the comments. What do you rate this episode? Just so we can kind of get a general consensus where everybody's at. I see a 9.2. Another 9.
I see an ordeal is better down there.
8.5.
They know ball.
Okay. 8 out of 10. Okay, you got a couple people with you, Ken. Oh, y'all got to be Ken followers. That's what it is. It's Ken followers in the chat. There we go. 9.0. Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking about ratings, you know what wasn't a 9 or an 8 or even a 7 or maybe not even a 6? Honestly, I'm debating of putting it at a 5. That TBATE first episode.
Oh my God.
Mushoku Tensei 2.0.
Y'all want
trash animation?
Y'all want to know the funniest part about that? They did a whole live reveal for it. Like this is gonna be some amazing work of art. Kind of like how they did with Kaiju number 8. Like with Kaiju number 8, they knew they had something. They have to be trolling us at this point. There's no way they think TBATE
like I'm wondering if this is like one big April Fool's joke and then they're gonna drop like the real episode.
Look, this is how much cope we have. There's no way this is real. Like even looking at Marcus made a video about the intro and the outro. You feel me? Like watching the episode, this has to be a joke. It can't be real. This can't be what they did to our TBATE. Dog.
I'm glad. I like how you're saying that ours. Like I'm glad y'all tapped in now. Like,
hey, nah, don't include me in that. Don't include
no, I don't want to hear it. I'll expose
I'll say we'll leak the message.
I'll expose
we'll leak the message.
I was just saying that to make you guys happy and stuff. My people pleasing tendencies.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right.
You call his light novel mid every day, but you decide to please him or people please him. Wow, pause on TBATE. That's crazy.
He hasn't even read it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
I read the first 2 chapters.
Mark is making he make you work for that read. He make you work for that read. He like, nah, this it's for motivational purposes. When Marcus reads it, that's how you know you arrived.
That's crazy.
Because now it's getting enough views for him to farm.
Hey, I will say, an anime is truly cooked when the ending and intro are bad. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like, the intro and ending simultaneously being cooked. Bro, that's a new level, because for a fact, like, even the shows that aren't really well animated, like, for example, I'm not saying that it has bad animation whatsoever, but Mashle has, like, okay animation, right?
No, Mashle
their
has
intro
leagues better. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I agree. I'm saying though, in the standard of things, Mashle has okay animation. It's not on JJK. It's not as bad as TBATE. It's not as bad as Tower of God. I'm just saying it's in the middle. And their intro, that shit looked like an all-time intro. You know what I mean? Like, all these animes with decent animation, they're still gonna go crazy on the intro and outro. Like, Boruto is another good example. Even on that arc with, like, what was it? They were like in the hidden mist village.
Yeah, oh my god,
that shit had terrible animation, and that's still had a good intro and outro in terms of animation. So
somebody in the comments say even SakamotoDays intro look good. Nah, that's facts.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of cope. I do have a little bit of cope for anybody who's searching for some TBATE cope, some TBATE hope that there is a better future ahead for us. If you read the manga, the first 50 chapters of TBATE's art is kind of ass. If we being honest, like, if you go back and read it, it wasn't the art that was carrying. Nah, Ken, don't even do that squinting shit, because
I'm just that me squinting is just going back in my archives,
thinking,
my brain.
Well, it's not as bad as Tower of God.
Here we go. Right. He's over here
no, I'm just going back in my archives before I say anything. Continue.
Listen. I have 2 things for us. One, if we look at the manga gradually got better over time with the story, with the action. They can get past this first season with a shitty animation. He's a baby for half of it. There's only like 2 fight scenes. I don't know how far they're gonna go. Now, if they get into the adventure arc and the animation is still ass, then we're gonna have to have some real conversations. But they could probably make it through season 1 with subpar animation, and maybe cook in season 2 when stuff really starts getting crazy, when Arthur turns into the ore farmer he is today. You know what I mean? And then the second thing is, we've seen a million different times where, and I'm trying not to look at you, Marcus, while I finish this. We've seen a million different times where an anime would start with one studio and end with another, and the animation will go bad. You feel me?
True.
The reverse is possible. The reverse is possible. We actually saw with 7 Deadly Sins. That shit started pretty okay, got ass, and now it's back okay. You know what I mean? So things change. I think we should support TBATE's first season. Be honest about it, because they be listening. They be seeing the shit we be saying. We'll be honest about it, but if we support it, we'll get a season 2, and maybe they will look out for the fans. So I say we just take what we can get for now, and then next season, you know what I mean? Pray for the best.
Because I'll be damned if that no arc is squandered by poor animation.
If they do the no arc like that, dog, I promise to God, I'm gonna sign a petition. We might have to go pick it. What studio is that? T-Mids or
A-Cat? A-Mids?
A-Cat. Yeah, what the fuck? Studio A. I don't even sound, that sound like a front for some other shit. Like somebody was using a quick name and logo. Feel me? A-Cat. All right, bet. What the fuck? But yeah, nah. There's still hope for TBATE, y'all. Just don't give up. We're gonna have to just, fight through this first season.
Because if we're being smart about it, this is all pure cope right here. If we're being smart about it, you don't want to overinvest in the parts that's not going to really be like super action intensive. So, spend a little less cheese on the beginning part to get your story out there. And then, we're going to start chunking out a little more change when all the heavy duty fighting comes out with the next season. So, they could be doing that. I hope.
Yeah, I hope too.
My biggest concern is I just don't know what is in it for Japan to make TBATE like this all-time great anime.
Oh, there's nothing in it because it's not even a Korean series.
Yeah,
That shit's American.
so like that's my biggest like thing about the series. Like, you know, at least when you look at like Blue Lock and stuff, like those are sales like within Japan. Like that's helping the Japanese economy and stuff.
Yeah.
They could have let that shit where it was at then. Why are they doing this? Like,
honestly, bro, they should just hit up the
Crunchyroll.
people who did Castlevania in in Texas.
Yeah, facts. And Nocturne.
And just like, do TBATE. Because it's already an American series. Unless Tapas has their hands involved in it. That might be a situation, but
so I actually like now that we are talking about all this, I do want to say I'm gonna give you guys like a list of like animes with either worse or better animation than TBATE. So let me repeat this one more time because I got distracted because the shit was about to close out. All right. So I'm going to be giving you guys several animes and you're going to be telling me if the animation for these animes were better than the TBATE animation that you guys have seen so far. All right.
I bet.
all
right. So first off, we got Tower of God.
TBATE's worse.
Season 1?
Season 2.
Season 2.
No, because I would say season 1 Tower of God was actually tough.
That's pretty good.
And it had like a really unique art style and everything. So
TBATE probably got to be worse.
Yeah.
TBATE probably got to be worse.
Jay wanted to say Tower of God so bad.
I did. I was like searching deep in my soul for some cope to find it. But
hey, at least Tower of God season 2 had a great first episode.
Yeah,
had a couple, two first good ones.
Oh, whoa! It was cool. The first one was good. The second one was cool. We ain't not worth mentioning.
The second episode was actually.
Don't turn this into a Tower of God hate segment. Don't turn this into a Tower of God hate segment. Come on now. Tower mid, Tower frames, Tower broken dreams, Tower Ken's disappointment. Hey, think about it. Last year, this nigga talked about Tower of God every single day. We ain't heard him say nothing about Tower of God in 9 months.
Hey, bro, keep going. They've been on hiatus, bro. The manga been on hiatus. So
somebody said Tower is still images. I'm dead.
Hey, Kronos, chill.
PNG of God. It's crazy. All right. Next up, we got Blue Lock season 2.
Ooh. The only thing is the art style really cares for Blue Lock, so I might have to say TBATE's worse.
Nah, I will say also for Blue Lock season 2, like even though they were still frames, they were detailed still frames. Like at least they were like nice still images to look at. You know,
the art style and the effects. You feel me? They were cooking.
It was cool. Like the animation, don't get me wrong, the animation was dog shit. When we saw like the CGI of them like running and stuff, like that was pretty bad. Oh my
god,
but
it was embarrassing. Wait, did you see the kick scene when his dad did a little kick? That might be worse. It just wasn't as long, but that might be worse than the run scene. I ain't gonna lie, because it switched from like 2D animation kick to like a weird ass like 3D CGI just for the leg swipe, and then it went back. TBATE might be worse than Blue Lock. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's worse for sure.
I think they're equal.
All right, next up we have 7 Deadly Sins.
No, TBATE's worse.
TBATE's worse. Yeah, even that 7 Deadly Sins worse. TBATE is still worse.
I agree. I don't even think
because
it's
seven, especially season 1 had really good animation actually.
Oh no, it definitely did. It definitely did. It's more like season 3 is where it started to kind of fall off a lot.
Yeah, because season 2 they had Espinard popping off. So yeah, no, it was season 3.
Yeah. Next up we have Record of Ragnarok.
Ooh.
Because ain't no movement in Record of Ragnarok whatsoever.
Nah, but this one might be again. The art style might carry a little bit.
But I ain't gonna lie, Record of Ragnarok was more so a screenshot of the actual like screen, bro. Like ain't nothing was moving in that bitch. That was straight screenshots compiled together in After Effects. I don't. That shit
was just basically like a what do you call it? Like those vomics. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's like a video comic. Like
yeah, that's exactly what that was. Because they was animating dudes walking in Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok was the first anime that literally made me throw something at my TV. I ain't gonna lie. Like, no,
Bro, TBATE might still be worse, dog.
At least I got movement in TBATE. I didn't get no movement in Record of Ragnarok. Go rewatch that first season. That shit was ass.
That shit giving kid PTSD, bro.
Yeah, look at bro.
Goose sweat. Like
He said,
Goose sweat is crazy. Goose sweat is crazy.
bro said I had to replace my TV because of that.
That is crazy. Still might be better than TBATE.
No. Go back and rewatch that hook. No. You'll be thoroughly disgusted and pissed off.
Yeah, all right, I'll check it out. What's the next one?
Next up, and last one, we got Uzumaki.
TBATE cooked. TBATE cooked. He got one. We got one. TBATE is definitely better than Uzumid. That shit, dog. And they had such like a. They had like that should have been a knockout the park.
They had the greatest schedule. Well, they should have had the greatest schedule.
They only had 4.
You would have thought they had the greatest schedule. They had 4 years to animate 4 episodes.
Literally, that shit should have been a Demon Slayer episode each. Like
it really should have.
Ain't no fucking way. It ain't like they boxing. They said TBATE is worse than in the chat. They said TBATE is worse than Uzumaki. Dog, we got TBATE is the bar is in hell.
That shit was in black and white.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And that shit still looked ass.
I'm sorry. Damn, TBATE. I can't believe they did this to TBATE, y'all. You want to know the 2 most unluckiest people in the world? The 2 people with the worst luck in manga have to be whoever created SoloLeveling and dude that created TBATE. Because think about it, bro was working for the love of the game with SoloLeveling, and he probably made some decent money after it started selling. Well, they don't really sell manga, right? Not for real.
Well, no. So
they
basically,
got volumes and stuff.
Yeah, they got volumes out now, but that shit happened like after the fact. So,
yeah,
like,
when did he die?
Oh, okay.
Oh, he died. I forget exactly. So I don't think he fully got.
Either way, this is one of the biggest franchises in anime history at this point. Yeah. Bro did not get to see the fruits of his labor like that, and that means they're all making all that money off of some shit he made, and just you feel me. And then Turtle Me, dog. I feel bad for Turtle Me, the writer or the creator of TBATE, because think about it, dog. Just imagine yourself, Ken. You're a writer. Imagine somebody calls you like, "Hey, you know, you just got greenlit for an anime. We're gonna take care of it. You're gonna get paid. You know, we're about to make this bigger than ever." And then this is the product they show you. Bro, I know he was sitting in that meeting just like Dirk, and from when Dirk dropped down, I dropped down to my knees when you feel me, like, nah.
No, because like I watched that interview and I'm like, ain't no way this man who's a fan of like anime and everything else, he sat there and looked at this, was like, yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. Like, no, like
unless bro has some bills due or something, he's like, fuck it, just go. Hey, as long as that check clear.
Bro, like it's weird because like him and Crunchyroll teamed up to find a studio, right? Like that was like the whole thing.
Yeah,
I remember,
so Crunchyroll reached out to Tapas because of basically because of the manhwa and shit, and Tapas was like, "Yo, like we have this opportunity," and like, so basically that was out of all he chose ACAT for some reason because they were the ones who actually read the series and were like very familiar.
The bar's in hell.
So basically, he went with the people who were familiar with it. At that point, if they was letting you work on the series and making sure like shit was like good, I'm picking a studio that has better animation quality and projects, and then I'm just gonna work on them, telling me, no, this is my vision. This is how I want you to do it.
Listen, Tower God, TBATE, and God of High School need to shoot the fair one with SoloLeveling. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they all worked with Crunchyroll and SoloLeveling got A1 and everyone else got a bunch of bums, like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm finding whoever produced SoloLeveling and swinging on them just for the love of the game, off the strength. Because
I ain't gonna lie. If God of High School got done correctly, the God of High School and Tower of God, if they got done correctly, have the opportunity like to compete with the like big three in terms of like story. Especially God of High School. That shit would have been, I think, better than Bleach if it was done correctly.
Well, if we're fifth, I'll be drunk as fuck right now.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, like, if you read the material, like, you'll see, like, damn, like, no, this is actually like amazing, but it just got butchered.
I bet.
Yeah.
What coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, it'd be like that. Speaking about what coulda, shoulda, woulda, which anime studio instead would you have liked to see TBATE be animated by?
The niggas who did Freerin, honestly.
Madhouse?
Yeah, that would actually like be perfect.
It sounds a little funny. I actually think David Productions would have did a really good job with that art style too. They did Fire Force, right?
Yeah, no, you're cooking with that. You're cooking.
I think
with that,
David
actually.
Productions would did really well.
Because I would love to hear the sound effects of him using some of his like magic. Because that would like
those sound effects are going crazy. That's good ASMR. Hell yeah.
Like
bro, imagine Downforce.
Hey, nah, they will cook with that shit.
Or him just activating Realm Heart would be so tough and with
facts.
David Productions. Yeah, down there. Yeah.
Nah, facts. Well,
yeah. I think Studio Mir would have been a good one too. The same people that did The Legend of Korra.
Oh, that's a sleeper. That's a deep cut sleeper. God damn.
Yeah,
that's facts though. No, 100%. I agree.
You cooked with that. Yeah,
bro, like, Mark, how do you have that in your bag? Like, you just know the studio that produced Legend of Korra in your back pocket? What the? This nigga Marcus, dog. You study animation? What's going on? What am I missing?
Bro, they're also like a Korean studio too, which is the part like I don't understand. Like they were right in front of your faces, bro.
This nigga Marcus is animation production Wikipedia. Did you know that so and so produced this anime?
I didn't know they was actually I didn't know they was Korean.
Yeah, that's crazy.
South Korean studio, but they animate all the American stuff. Like they animated Boondock season 4.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
It would have been cool to see, honestly, because I feel like
no wonder Boondocks has some cold ass fights in that hole.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was actually scrapping in them.
I think it would have been a good fit too, because like the Legend of Korra, like the whole elements and like the elemental affinities, like in TBATE, like I thought like they had like the perfect 1-to-1. Like they know exactly what they're doing because they animated the Legend of Korra, so they know like with like the metal bending and stuff, like the lava bending and stuff. Like it's
lightning because art could be abusing lightning and ice.
It would have been cool to see the way they approach the animation for TBATE. Like
that's facts. Somebody in the comments has a good topic real quick while we're on the subject. It said, who would you want to voice act Arthur? That's good. That's really interesting only because, you know, Arthur technically is a kid, but at the same time, he's extremely serious and extremely mature. So he can't have like your normal kid MC
you don't want
voice.
Him to have a Rue Diddy Gray Rap voice.
Yeah. Honestly,
maybe the nigga who did Shinra's brother.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. I was gonna say, like maybe Captain Levi. That might be too manly though.
Yeah,
he can make it.
The thing is, I would need like a voice switch. Like
yeah,
they would have to change voice actors for me, like to a certain point.
You talking about like in his head, or you talking about as he gets older? Like
as he gets older.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting, actually.
They gotta do it like what they do with what do you call it, Mushoku Tensei, but like give him like an actual good voice that's like not like a good 50-year-old voice instead of like the creepy ass voice he has.
Yeah. I never watched that freak shit.
You never watch Freak Shoko Tensei?
Nah, I never watched that freak shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like if you see the animation Mushoku Tensei, and you go back and you're like, damn. They spent the bag on that animation.
Oh, hey, look, that's another person Turtle Me needs a swing on. Whoever created Mushoku Tensei.
Bro, it's so true. Like what people say in the comments though, like when they're like this was supposed to be better than Mushoku Tensei. Like now, bro, TBATE fans are never gonna hear the end of it from now on.
It's terrible.
Because like Marcus, now that you're caught up, now do you see why couple years ago where I was like glazed, I'm like, yo, I need y'all to read this.
No, I definitely see it with the whole Zyrus Academy arc. That was a really good arc.
That was fire.
That was great. That was great. And then like even after that, it's really good right now too. So yeah,
it just gets better and better. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
Like because it's crazy how they both started like have the first few chapters very similar, and then how they just diverge and go down
branch,
like completely different paths, and you're just like, the man who created Mushoku Tensei, I don't know if you've seen the stuff that's been coming out
Should
recently.
be locked up.
Yeah. What he's been doing recently, especially in his novel, bro, is just like, why are you even doing this? Like, why are you even allowing this? Like,
lock him up.
You thought this was cool, huh? You about to have your son marry his auntie? Like, what?
That's crazy, bro.
Lock him up,
crazy.
Bro. And you know the nigga who with the staff who was training them when they was walking?
Yeah.
Their daughter is getting with him.
Lock him up.
We gonna have to research his files for sure.
Check his hard drives.
Everybody that's watching this and us, we gonna have to knock on some doors.
Literally.
We taking a trip to Japan, chat.
We gotta find the Mushoku Tensei creator and make sure I know. Never mind. We ain't gonna get that. Look, let me relax. Next topic. Let's get the fuck off of Mushoku Tensei. So the spring anime season is upon us. The first show, well, I guess Super Cute dropped last week, and that technically counts. So we're technically in the spring season, and there are a lot of animes coming out. What do you guys think is gonna carry? We have One Piece, Fire Force, Lazarus, which is in the Cowboy Bebop verse, My Hero Vigilantes, To Be Hero X, Super Cute, Gundam XYZ. It's like, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. It's like QQQQXY, something like
when
that.
Does
the
when
new
does that
Gundam
come out? When does that come out?
That one's I think middle of the month. Okay.
Okay.
Sword of the Demon Hunter, which came out today with an hour special. I've been hearing good things about it. Windbreaker, and of course, last and most likely least, TBATE. What do y'all think is going to carry this anime season?
I think TBATE.
I agree. From everything we're seeing, I think TBATE might be the one.
Never seen anything so well
mid.
Like, executed highly.
Executed mid. That animation studio took a shit, recorded it, marketed it, made an opening and closer for it, right?
Put sprinkles and glitter on that shit. Like, hey,
live stream the first episode. Like, I can't believe this. We got.
I ain't gonna lie.
Live
streaming that mid. Like, yo, look at this shit. Like it's a movie premiere. Is wicked.
That's what I'm saying. They had a whole ass premiere.
that's
bro, you know
that nigga
crazy?
Delusional as fuck.
You know what's crazy? Because after all that, and it still looks better than One Piece coming back, bro. Like that's crazy.
I thought he was gonna say Tower of God, nigga. I was about to be right there with you. Come on now. We all know what's carrying. I don't even know why this is a debate.
No, we're begging
this, honestly, I'm
begging
Vincent
Chancellor to come anime TBATE. Come on now.
He ain't doing that. I'm gonna let y'all know in the chat right now. I'm gonna let Marcus and Kid know this right now. Anybody watching this video, I made this topic just so I could glaze One Piece. One Piece is about to come and save anime from should I just leave my list? One Piece is about to come save anime from Solo Leveling completely taking over the genre. Y'all thought Solo Leveling fans liking up Crunchyroll episodes or something? Now that this is a thing, y'all about to see how devious One Piece fans get. I promise you. They're about to up 100,000 more Crunchyroll accounts just so they can like them shits up and we can get some shits past Solo Leveling. I promise you. One Piece is about to cook. We got my boy Vincent Chansar coming back to animate Luffy versus Kizaru. You feel me? Thank you for that. You know I'll be forgetting names. We got maybe it's the end of Egghead, so we should be getting Luffy versus Gorosei. There's gonna be a whole bunch of fights in between that, a bunch of mix and jambles. Got Lucci versus Zoro a little bit. One Piece is about to do some devious shit over the next 3-4 months. I promise y'all. Like
so
all this other shit's cool. Fights, huh? Fire Force is gonna be cool. You feel me? To Be Hero X is probably gonna be cool. You feel me? Sword of the Demon Hunter is probably gonna be cool. Windbreaker gonna be mid. You know what I mean? Vigilante is gonna be mid. One Piece? Come on now. One Piece Sunday? What'd you say? My bad.
I said, all you talking about is fights. I don't hear nothing about no story.
Bro, I don't want to spoil it. Y'all want me to ruin? I can't. I can talk about fights without spoiling. If I talk about the story, come on now. One Piece had one of the best episodes last year, and it was filler. It was filler. The fan letter, like, come on now. We're not doing that.
That's true.
Y'all let a filler episode.
I can't
Valid crash out.
The One Piece fan letter, dog, still that shit went platinum. Then nobody knows what it was about. You feel me? It was about a little girl.
I mean, to be fair, nobody really give a fuck about One Piece. Bro, notice how, like, when Jay went on that rant, like, the viewership to our shit went down by, like, 10 people. Those 10 people did not give a fuck about One Piece, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look, now that I'm talking trash about it, it's going back up, you know. But
Nah, that shit just went down 2 more.
but
Hurry up, Glaze SoloLeveling.
Nah, I think I'm excited for One Piece though. I'm excited, bro. Honestly, like back to the story though, One Piece does actually have one of the best stories across all medians. Like that's not even Glaze. Like that's just facts. It has a good story. It has a good story.
Can respond. Anybody in the chat that doesn't know, he is one of the biggest One Piece haters on the internet.
No, I agree.
You agree that you're one of the biggest One Piece haters on the internet, or you agree that it has one of the best stories?
Both.
Hey, I respect it.
No further questions. I'm about to say.
I recognize game. I just don't like the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, you know, like like NBA players. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the way Jokic play. I don't really like the way it plays, but I know he's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit.
It's funny you bring up
it
NBA
ain't my style. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you bring up the NBA because I was just about to say Ken look like the type of nigga to take his ball home and everybody's pick up runs. Like, you're like, man,
it's
fuck
time
this.
to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, all right.
Listen, the only thing that's coming close to One Piece this season is Fire Force. It is going to be like a far second, like a distant second.
I don't know if it's gonna be
like I'm talking the distance between like Sanji and Luffy in strength. Distance.
I don't think it's gonna be that distant.
Really? Say more.
Because I ain't gonna lie, what's the parts that we about to get for Fire Force is low key about to be generational. I ain't gonna lie to you. The shit that we about to get in Fire Force is about, and people I think are forgetting how much Fire Force had niggas in a chokehold when it was airing. Like,
that's facts.
Like all them cold ass fights, everything that was going on, sound design, animation, characters, like Shinra and his whole cast, they all got really good stories and backgrounds. And then the whole dynamic with his brother and the evangelist, him being the Adola burst shit, bro. There's a lot of stuff going on. That nigga Joker, like it was a lot going on in seasons 2 that I feel like people just forget that was.
Well, I mean, really yeah, you forget shit when the shit hasn't been out for 5 years.
I'm just saying, I'm just putting respect on where it's due, because niggas was not talking about any of the new gens like that because Fire Force was running it at that time. When Fire Force was running, who else was really competing?
Was running at the same time as Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, My Hero, Black Clover.
No, dude, early My Hero was not touching Fire Force at that time. Nah.
As in popularity?
I'm talking about in terms of like how good it was. I'm not talking about popularity. I'm talking about like how good it was.
I'm trying to think. Season 1, 2, 3. Bro, what?
Bro, season 1, 2, and 3 are like My Hero Academia's like best seasons. What are you talking about?
Put that 50 episodes versus Fire Force's first 50.
I'm taking My Hero Academia every single day.
And I'm taking Fire Force. It's way more concise. And I think it hits the spot for sure.
My Hero Academia.
No, I think you got to go rewatch Fire Force.
Every category, My Hero Academia clears Fire Force. Instead, the only thing Fire Force clears My Hero in is animation.
No, it clears it more. It clears it more. No. I think it has a better story too.
No, do not.
Better story?
No, do not.
I think it's a better story.
My Hero Academia got a way more detailed story, a way more detailed side cast, a way more detailed MC.
Go rewatch it.
Nigga, you go rewatch it.
I watched it. I know Marcus didn't.
Nah, bro, just like seeing titties. That's what it is. There ain't no titties in My Hero. That's what, bro. Yes, the fan service in Fire Force.
Ken, I probably watched Fire Force more recently than you watched Fire Force.
When was the last time you watched Fire Force, Marcus?
I watched that shit like in college. Like in college, I'm talking about.
How long ago was college?
Like 2023.
That's when I was watching.
Big Master.
We watched
Big Master student.
So all right, so there's no way that you could tell me that to rewatch the series when I watched the series.
I clearly wasn't watching it good enough. I don't know, man. I think we gotta get your get your sliders up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if he was watching it in 2022, 2023, that means he was watching during some of the best Demon Slayer animation arcs we've gotten. Trying to say that it was better than Demon Slayer.
Yeah, we all know Demon Slayer is carried by animation. Fire Force got a better story than Demon Slayer. And
but Fire Force was not on top though when it was coming out.
I said, you said Fire Force on top.
I'm saying when niggas was making edits and everything else, Fire Force was running that shit on the algo.
No,
when niggas was making edits and everything else,
running it.
No,
bro,
more than Rengoku set your heart ablaze.
Do you know how many edits I've seen Benny Maru just tap that nigga and heard the greatest sound effect?
That's your algo.
But I'm just saying, my algo had way more Fire Force shit than Demon Slayer shit. And all I'm gonna say is I think that's a better anime.
Okay, that's one thing. That's not how you led into this conversation.
I think it's a better at that time.
I think it's a better anime, and this ran anime are two different things. Which you could pick one worst take or the other.
I'm going with both. I'm going with both, nigga.
Anybody watching? This has been the Worst Take Podcast. Ken has maxed out our worst takes
That's crazy.
for the episode. We have no more bad takes to give y'all. We cannot do this to y'all. There's too many bad takes.
Jujutsu Kaisen was coming out at the same time too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 is not touching Fire Force at that point. You may have a valid argument with season 2 of JJK, but not the first season of JJK. It's not touching Fire Force.
Nigga. The good bro. What arc in the first season of Fire Force is better than the Goodwill event in JJK?
Literally the whole point when Shinra was fighting his brother, like that whole arc when he found out his brother
picked one fight in one episode.
You asked me arc. You asked that arc right there, him finding his brother and trying to convince his brother to not be with the evangelist, and then they had that whole fight. That part right there was better than all of JJK season 1.
Toto and Yuji's brotherhood? When them niggas was smacking
actual brothers, right? The nigga thought his brother was dead and gone.
Bro,
he didn't even know his brother was still alive.
Bro, that nigga was smacking him around. He was getting smacked around by his little brother.
Bro, their connection and memories was re-tapping back in with their Adola burst while they were fighting.
These niggas became brothers on the battlefield. Nigga, fuck that blood.
Look out of here.
Hey, chat, real quick. Let us know which shonen anime was running shit back in, what was it, Ken? You said 2021?
21, 22, 23.
Come on, right? Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Chronos knows ball. Fire Force slams badly. Yes.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Chronos, because you my guy, because you glazed Kagurabachi, but nah.
And I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get Chronos a mic. He been having hella worse takes in this bitch.
I do be peeping some of his takes. He do be having some questionable takes. The only one that don't be questionable is his glaze for Kagurabachi.
Oh my god.
But no,
I'm playing with you, Chronos.
Yeah, I'm playing too. So okay. Moving on from which is gonna carry, because we see what meat Ken is writing, and y'all.
I just said it wasn't going to be. I said it wasn't going to be that great of a distance.
Ken, look me in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Actually, I can't wait for you to see this. It's gonna hurt your heart so bad when you see how truly great the distance is about to be. It's like seeing like LeBron play against like I don't even know. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. Jimmy Butler. It's going to be like seeing LeBron play against Jimmy Butler in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler's a great player in the playoffs. He ain't LeBron. Nowhere near LeBron.
I mean,
he gonna put up some good numbers in the playoffs, but he ain't LeBron.
I mean, we saw
nowhere near LeBron
when Jimmy played him.
Bro, what?
They played each other in the finals. Jimmy was
averaging. Bron got a ring.
Jimmy was averaging 40.
Bron got a ring.
Bron had a better team.
Bron got a ring.
I agree.
One Piece got a better team. Bron got a ring.
But the nigga was still putting up 40 something.
Bron got a ring. Totally over Davis.
He's putting up 40 in a triple double. He's putting up 40 in a triple double.
Bron got a ring.
You should have picked a better comparison.
Toei Animation is a better team. We got Vincent pulling up on us. Y'all got David Studios. Who the fuck is David?
You don't need to know, because all you know, they put a peak.
Bron got a ring.
All right. Enough glazing Fire Force. I do want to ask y'all, which y'all think out of all the following anime is going to be the best sleeper anime of the spring season? And I'll remind everybody of the anime. We got Lazarus. We got MHA Vigilantes. We got 2B Hero X, Super Cube or the Super Cube, Gundam, Sword of the Demon Hunter, Windbreaker, and TBATE.
Y'all want to know what's crazy?
Actually, I'm not gonna put Windbreaker in there. I'm not gonna put Windbreaker in there. I don't think it's a sleeper anymore because people know about it.
Mid. So my gut reaction, and when we talked about it earlier, Super Cube or not Super Cube, no, 2B Hero X was the one I thought was gonna be the sleeper of the season, which it still probably will be because of the fighting. But last night I was on Fort with my little brother, and we were talking about Cowboy Bebop. And because I didn't even realize they had a Cowboy Bebop skin on Fortnite, and I'm like, damn, I forgot how truly popular Cowboy Bebop. Like, it's generationally popular. Like, that shit came out forever ago, and it's still like a household name in anime. And Lazarus is part of that verse. It might be one of those situations to where, like, you know, the same creator of Hunter x Hunter was Yu Yu Hakusho. You know what I mean? He's just good at what he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just one of them. For you to be able to have 2 hits in 2 different generations. So I wouldn't be surprised if Lazarus was able to make a stronghold in anime, even though it's not going to have clearly like the fighting and the fighting animation that we're going to see in 2B Hero X. I think Lazarus might be able to pull something off as far as sleeper.
I mean, it's done by Mappa, and it has a great staff with it.
Yeah.
I think it's either going to be
one of the best directors of all time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. It's either going to be Lazarus or it's going to be maybe Devil May Cry, baby.
What?
I mean, Devil May Cry.
I was about to say.
I'll be doing that shit too, bro. I'll be doing that shit too. Don't worry about it.
I think it's going to be, because I ain't going to lie. The stuff I've been seeing from Devil May Cry, I'm interested. I want to see how maybe after the first 3 episodes to give a better take. But from like the English voice acting, what I've been seeing for it too, like I feel like they got Dante to like a T, and from the fighting scenes and like the animation for it look pretty fun. And it's going to be airing on Netflix.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
So I think that might play a big factor into it. And I will say 2B Hero X, but I'm like, I don't know where it's going to be streaming on. So I feel like it's going to be harder for the masses to potentially find and like watch it.
Yeah. I'm personally gonna say 2B Hero X just because I know for a fact that they have, it's teaming up. Like, it's not just Chinese produced, it's like Chinese and like Japanese produced. I think they'd like teamed up with a Japanese company, so like it's going to be on Crunchyroll as well, and it's going to have not only like the Chinese sub, but it's gonna have a Japanese dub, it's gonna have an English dub. All right, just the way they've been marketing that too. Like, I feel like they've had several trailers for, bro, you got to give it to the promo team for whoever is promoting 2B Hero X, because they had a trailer for each and every single one of the top 10 heroes.
Bro, that budget got to go crazy. There's no fucking way.
Is Tencent helping with that?
I think Tencent, is it helping? No, I think Tencent's helping with the Lord of the Mysteries.
Okay. So I'm just saying, I know Tencent got their hands in a lot of things over there in China, so I was curious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's Billy. Or yeah, Billy. Yeah.
Oh.
It's Billy and Aniplex, I believe. They teamed up. Like the same people that produced Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah, that's bread. That's cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, they throwing cheese.
And Billy got more money than Aniplex too. So
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if your name Billy, you better.
But yeah, I think 2B Hero X is about to be one of them ones, bro.
I can't even. Yeah,
I might replace that with now that I know it's actually going to be for sure on Crunchyroll.
Oh, Kim pussy.
No, I didn't know where it was going to be, because like for Super Cube, I didn't know where that thing was going to be on.
Yeah,
and we find out it's on some IQYZTT. So
man, Super Cube, a catfish. I don't care.
But also, I would point out too, with 2B Hero X is doing something we like really never seen. It's like blending different animation styles. Like, it's not just like 3D animation and 2D animation, but even like the various art styles of the 2D animation looks different.
It's basically going to be the Spider-Verse movies for like 12 episodes.
Yeah, nice. Bro, it's going to be 2 cores. It's gonna
Oh,
be
that's
12
crazy.
and 12. Yeah.
Wait. When's the second 12 drop?
I have no idea.
Damn, 2 Hero X gonna be a problem all year.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. Look, Lazarus, you got your work cut out for you, big dog.
But I think
But-
the aesthetic and vibe of Lazarus in that story might really carry for real too.
Yeah, it's chill. Yeah, it's cool. I fuck with it.
And the premise is crazy. Like that
Yeah.
that's like one of the most unique creative premises.
Chrono said rare 24 episode sighting. Yeah, man, I love a good 24 episodes. Shout out to Sakamoto Days.
Shout out to
Shit,
Freerin.
Shout out to Freerin. All
Actually,
right. Yeah, no facts. All right, chat. Anybody still here? It is time to open up the floor to any questions or topics y'all have for us. What y'all thinking? Let me swipe up and see if we miss any questions. Y'all always have some good ass topics for us.
Oh yeah, Shangri-La Frontier does 24.
Shangri-La Frontier definitely does 24. We have to make that a topic too, because I've been catching up in season 3 or 2.
yeah.
I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie. Yeah, we need to put some respect on that shit's name.
Definitely.
I ain't gonna.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That shit's trash.
Wow. God. Marcus gonna make me crash out one of these days. I might need to buy a new monitor.
Oh, Pervy Sage in here bugging. Well, y'all might know I haven't watched it. Bro said Mushoku Tensei's female cast is better depth than TBATE's female cast. He might be right. I mean, I've never seen Mushoku Tensei, but TBATE is real centered around like
actually women. No, because honestly, you can really debate it later in the novel because you get. I'm just saying, because I guarantee that person's read, because we haven't really gotten all that extra character development in anime and Mushoku Tensei, so I'm pretty sure he's talking about the novel.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm like, if you want to go novel for novel, Tessa gets a lot of development. Arthur's sister gets a lot of development.
I can't wait for that. She gives me like Himawari vibes. Like, I can't wait.
She called her own way for sure.
Yeah.
His mom gets a lot of development. Cirrus.
Okay.
The site.
Yeah.
Crazy development. There's another character named Sarah that you don't really know, but
hey, look, I'll take your word for it. I ain't trying to defend Freaksay. Mushoku Freaksay. Hey, look, that's
you can definitely
W can.
Sylvie.
Oh yeah, Sylvie counts definitely. Sylvie's hilarious. I love Sylvie. That's actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, she might be one of my favorite characters too.
Did you get to her human form yet?
No.
Oh, okay, bye.
So in the comments said, any opinions on Omniscient Reader's viewpoint? I read 2 or 3 chapters.
I'm actually I went back to my Webtoon account early, like yesterday, and I'm like, when was the last time I read ORV? It was 5 years ago. So I am restarting it currently right now.
Okay. You're on a rewatch.
No, I said I 5 years ago when it first came out.
I know what you said. I know what you said. I heard it very well.
I think ORV is going to be my next one after TBATE.
Yeah,
after
ORV.
Finish catching up on TBATE.
Let's see.
ORV, the next SoloLeveling. It already has a better story, but
I don't know if anything will be a next SoloLeveling. It's too early for that, dog. SoloLeveling is on a crazy run.
Yeah,
we don't usually see 2 shows like that or 2 stories that close that like
I wouldn't even say crazy like that. Close.
Bro,
no. I'm not saying like stories are close. I'm just saying like in release and stuff like that. Like it's probably gonna be another 10 years before we get another generational run like this from something different.
Bro, and the thing is, like with all these animes that blow up, it's usually not the ones with the craziest stories blowing up.
Yeah.
Like everybody that's like, oh, because this got a better story, it automatically means it's gonna blow up better. Like, nah, bro, shut up.
Actually, if I was a writer of Fire,
I ain't gonna lie. Like right now, like microwave like stories is what is basically gonna get your shit out there for real. Because all the other stuff, you're gonna need time, and time, you're gonna probably lose some type of traction, and you gotta consistently have a budget or somebody willing to animate that for who knows how long. Yeah, you probably right with that,
bro. Because I mean, yeah, look at all like the most poppin' animes to come out. Like One Piece is the exception, right? One Piece is the exception because that shit got.
They decided to update the animation. That's what really helped. They're like, you know what?
Nah,
We're gonna actually spend some bread on this animation, and we're gonna actually make this worthwhile.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I was the writer of My Hero Academia, Fire Force, especially Black Clover, JJK's fine, but those three writers definitely need to see the writer of Demon Slayer somewhere. Because think about it, if all y'all are writing the manga at around the same time, and you like all y'all in the same room talking about whose manga is gonna have the best anime adaptation, and you look at the bullshit that's in the Demon Slayer manga, you feel me? And this is gonna end up being the biggest anime of the generation. You know what I mean? I'll be pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. I want to slap somebody.
Yeah,
I want to slap somebody. Fire Force, he got to see somebody.
bro. Even the nigga who wrote Black Clover.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
Black Clover, in terms of writing, I think is leagues better than Demon Slayer writing. Because like
it really be lucky to draw with that production, that anime studio, dog. Because they caught Studio Parrot at a terrible time to get animated.
I mean, but they still did a good job though. Like they did have filler, but like,
it wasn't bad. But
the stuff that they canon fights and everything that they put priority and time into went crazy.
Studio Parrot never does bad animation wise. It'd be the pacing. That's the problem. Like they all, and just catching up to the manga too fast. You know what I mean? Like instead of spacing out seasons, like that was really what did it. Because then he got sick. You know what I mean? Like if it was spaced out, he'd have a little bit more leeway, a little bit more time. So like it is what it is. There's another person who he needs to see. He needs to go find the CEO of Studio Parrot and just shoot the fair one.
But the thing that bothers me about Black Clover, it will have like one really well animated episode like every like 20 episodes though. Like that's
Studio Parrot, bro. That was that generation of Studio Parrot.
Yeah,
Naruto and Bleach were pretty consistent during their runs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Bleach is still consistent. Bleach might be the most consistent anime that's not solo leveling right now. Like 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah,
there's no drop off in anything. Like every episode, even if it's not action going on or anything.
Bro, even in their older stuff too.
Yeah, older stuff too. Yeah,
I've been seeing people try to say though that Core 2 1,000 Year Blood Wars animation is not that good. Like
people been trying to say that.
Yeah, bro.
People are.
Bro, yeah,
but I think it's in comparison to Core 1 and Core 3 that they're like comparing that to.
Core 1 and Core 3 were hard, but like we got way better fights in 1 and 3 though. That's part of it. Like 2 was a lot of like so we got like the best of the best in Core 1, very close to the best of the best Core 3. Core 2 had a lot of those in the middle fighters. You know what I mean? Okay. Like you feel me? We got Captain Yamamoto's Bankai the first couple episodes of season 1. That shit took over the entire Soul Society. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't beat that after that, you know? So I guess whatever. Bleach is fire. Bleach is fire. We can do a few more. Let's see.
I'm scrolling up to see what people said. ORV is solo leveling with amazing story depth. I bet. We're excited. Kagurabachi in 2027 will go crazy. Kagurabachi's anime in 2027 will go crazy.
Kagurabachi's anime in 2029 is definitely gonna go crazy.
in 2035.
Right. Jay, what's your opinion on TBATE? We just talked about TBATE for an hour. I love TBATE. I hate what they're doing to the anime.
We all do.
Lewis, that's a great question. They said, you guys upload the live somewhere we can watch it back. Yeah, so we actually we recorded the podcast for YouTube, but we decided to go live on TikTok so we can kind of, get it out there and get people's eyes on it. But we put the full episode on YouTube. You can go watch it at your leisure. We dropped that early afternoon on Mondays usually, although last week we dropped it on Tuesday, I think, and it did a little bit better. So y'all think we should drop Tuesday again, or should we what y'all think?
It don't matter. I mean, fuck it.
I think last week was gonna do good.
Good regardless. Okay, all right, we'll do it again today. We'll do it again. Somebody said, Jay, please bring up JJK. You ain't said nothing but a word. The internet is gonna be in shambles when Sukuna versus Gojo gets animated. I promise to God. Y'all want generational? They're gonna have to retire that phrase when that gets animated. They're gonna have to tear me off of the internet when that gets animated. Y'all think I post too many Soul Leveling videos? I promise to God, y'all not gonna understand. But how does he have this many different analysis for one episode? I promise you. Next, when JJK comes back, I will start dropping 20 videos a day.
Bro, he gonna be having a video per frame. Like
literally,
that's.
Did y'all see that elbow movement? What are you talking about? Hey, listen, y'all don't even know Glaze. Y'all might want to unfollow me when JJK comes out. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Bro, honestly though, I respect the Glaze for Gojo versus Sukuna. That's gonna be great. That's
valid Glaze.
Yeah, that is valid Glaze. I can't even argue against that. Bro, it's kind of sad that like I think Malcolm Crawford was talking about this. Like he was saying that Solo Leveling, like we're about to see like how much hate Solo Leveling is about to receive now that the season's over and the hype is gone.
Yeah.
Because like he was comparing it to like Demon Slayer, like how Demon Slayer gets like a lot of hate now. But honestly, in my opinion, I think I would compare it more to Jujutsu Kaisen, because I think Jujutsu Kaisen now, since we're like in this little hiatus of not having anything because the manga's over, and I mean the manga didn't end the greatest, and then like now with also it just not being out anime wise, bro, I've been seeing so many people like hate on JJK. Like the way people talk about JJK's story, you would have thought it had as much depth as Solo Leveling's anime did. I'll say it like that.
The switch up on JJK has been generational, and it will be. Everything I'm seeing from all you content creators out there, I promise you, I'm writing everybody's names down. I got a little black book. I forget all y'all that was glazing it for views when the manga was out the top of the world, all y'all that were glazing for views when the anime was on top of the world, and then all y'all shitting on it now that it's been a few months removed. I forget that. When it comes back, I pray to God y'all come out glazing JJK. I'm pulling receipts. I got videos saved. I have clips. I have screenshots. I got everything. I will not forget this. What y'all did to JJK after that shit ended, I will never forgive y'all for this. No, the ending wasn't that great. It wasn't. It's okay. But the things JJK did for anime and AnimeManga last year, y'all better put some respect on it. That's all I'm gonna say. I wish I could drop this goddamn mic, but it's attached to my table.
Somebody said it's getting the Tokyo Revengers treatment. Hey, low key after that. Well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Tokyo Revengers is kind of similar in JJK in that aspect. The first season came out, people hated the ending, and then the second season came out, the third season came out. I think they're working on fourth season now. But the difference is like nobody even knew the second and third seasons were out because Disney claimed all the rights to that shit.
Oh, that's crazy. I know.
Yeah. That. So everybody was like, a second season dropped when
Disney Revengers. Disney killing a lot of shows right now. Not gonna lie. Somebody said Disney killing Tokyo Revengers.
It is. It is. You hate to see it.
All right. Somebody just asked me a question that I do not want to answer on the stand, so I think maybe it's a good time to end this pod.
I think you should answer that one though, like before.
That's my boy. I can't do him like that. Gamer Kakashi said, "What's better right now, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex or the One Piece manga?"
Well, I feel like there are two different parts in their stories. Like I feel like one is reaching like peak of its climax, and another one is still in the building phase.
I already got my Cobra locked and loaded. Both just dropped 2 filler chapters, so we're good to go. Right now, they're both perfectly even. Next question.
Damn, that's crazy. You said this most recent Boruto chapter was a filler chapter?
I mean, peak filler though, like a peak filler chapter. They're both really interesting, really good. You know what I mean? It's good setup for the next chapter where we're actually going to get to see her Mangekyo, you know.
Okay. Valid.
We're going to end this pod before y'all put my back to too late. Once Boruto, JJK, and One Piece gets mentioned, I have to like bow out because those are like fan bases that don't really fuck with each other. So it's like, and I'll be glazing all 3. Thank you for watching the Worst Take Podcast. Again, episode 44. We'll upload the full thing on YouTube probably in an hour or 2. Appreciate y'all for stopping by the comments and yapping with us and watching and, you know, hanging out with us. Make sure you like, subscribe to the video and the page and everything else.
And follow and everything.
and following everything. We'll be back next week, same time, same place on Monday, usually around 10, 11, 12, depending on your time zone. See y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.